Hello, what's up everyone? So in this video I am actually gonna implement light and dark theme. I have seen many of the apps have this cool feature and it looks really good to have both the themes. Some people like dark, I personally like somewhere in between. But yeah, let's get started. So before jumping on to the code, I will actually be installing a package. So this package is known as provider. This package basically has the latest version of 6.0.2. We can go with that. Okay. So this package basically, let me get this package. So this package basically provides increased optimizations, you can think. So we will be using a change notifier kind of, you can say an event, or maybe you can say a class. So what happens, let's say currently my app has light theme. So now when I go ahead and toggle it to a dark theme, I want everything else like this text color to change, even this button color to change, right? So to in order to handle that, we actually need to specify a change notifier kind of a class, which basically listens to the event that okay, whether it's a light theme, okay, so all our UI elements should follow this, you can say, settings. If it's a dark theme, all of our UI things should follow something. So provider package basically adds optimization to it, nothing more. Everything else comes inbuilt with Flutter. So we'll start with that. So before moving on, we'll be creating a new class. I'll create that class here itself. So it will be my theme with change notifier. So the with keyword is basically used as a mix-in. You know that when we try to inherit from a class, we use the extends keyword. So you must be asking, why not use the extends keyword? The reason behind that is, in Dart language, we can only have one superclass. So because of that, we cannot extend from multiple classes, and that's why they came up with a mix-in kind of a logic. So mix-in is like you are not exactly inheriting the change notifier class, but you still can use its methods. Simple as that. I won't go in detail because this is not the agenda of our video, but yeah, that's the whole basic idea around mix-ins. So I'll create a variable is dark false. Currently by default it's in the light mode. So I do a theme mode current theme, so this just returns me the current theme, which could be written is dark. uh, if it's is dark is true, then we return theme dot dark, else theme dot light. Okay. And then we also need a method that we can do a switch. So we do a switch theme is dark is equal to, just toggle it. So when we click on it, if it's false it becomes true, if it's true it becomes false. And then we do a notify listener. So whoever actually listens to this change notifier, for the theme my theme class, we actually go ahead and run the changes, and we can see it in the app. So now that we have the run app here, here itself I'll be using change notifier provider, and this is gonna create, um, actually just get rid of this for now, and we do a create, and in the create we create the context, and then we give a my theme, which is our class, and then it takes a child, and to a child will be my app, right? Which we have already implemented here. Now this thing is done, we need to add few things to our my app thing. So we have our theme as theme data, right? What we can do here is, currently it's all blue. We actually can get rid of this, and instead we need the theme data. So this is for the light theme. So theme data dot light dot copy, um, with let's say the text in this theme will actually follow, let's say, black color. So let me change that. Body text one, let's say textile, and then font size to be 18, color to be colors dot white. Okay, so in case of that it should be white, which is what we see. um, and then we can use dark theme. In dark theme we can just copy paste all of these, um, and oops, sorry, in light theme it should be black, my bad, because if it's white then we won't see anything. In this case it's white and this should be dark. Okay, cool. Now that our theme is ready, we also need a theme mode. So in that theme mode, basically the theme will watch out for our um, my theme, and then it will call the current theme method. So if you see, the current theme basically returns whether the is dark is true or false. So based on that, if we will set either theme dot light or theme dot dark, right? So theme mode will get that value, and based on that we will see it. Now we need a way to actually toggle our themes. Currently, if we go here, by default obviously this has become white, so we are not seeing. That's fine, we don't care about that text for now. I'll just cover this text here. Now this is our white theme by default, but we need a way um, to toggle that theme. So just for the demo purpose, I'll be using the app bar. So we'll keep the title as it is, we'll use actions, and in the actions I'll create ink well, and then we'll create a thing called on tap. So once we do an on tap on that, if context, so as we know the context stores the value of my theme, so we read from my theme dot current theme, and we match if it's theme dot light, right? We basically need to create a controller also. So we must be having init method. Let me create init method, iterate override void init state, super dot init state, and then we have a controller. So it's just the animation controller, like a toggle button. And then I do a controller is equal to new animation controller vsync. Okay, this. Okay, cool. Why is it giving me error here? The argument type can't be assigned to parameter type t provider. Animation controller. Oh, I guess I think I need to do a mix in with here. It should be ticker provider state mix in. Yeah, okay, that works. So we were missing that. Now we go here, we do controller dot forward, and else we do controller dot reverse. Okay, so based on that we state the change, and once we state the change, whenever we do an on tap, we move the toggle. At the same time we do a read on our my theme instance, and we do a switch theme because we need to switch the theme, right? And I think that's done. Let's refresh this and see it in action. Okay, so it did overload. Okay, infinity render mouse region. Okay, so this is basically going out of the boundary. For now that we have created our my theme class, um, so let's get on with the other part. I had added this animation controller, which we actually don't require, and I actually yeah, let's remove this. I actually removed the inkwell button as well. I was thinking that we can make use of something more simpler. So let me create a Cupertino switch. Basically it's a toggle switch. Cupertino switch, yeah. And then correct, and then its value will be context dot read my theme current theme equals to theme dot dark. So currently our initial value should be false because by default is light. And then we have on changed method, which could take value, and we just need to call context switch, oops, read my theme, and then we call it the switch theme method. So once we run this, we should see the button here, and when we do a toggle, we see that it's a dark theme. When we switch it off, it's a light theme. Okay, so this is what we have. Hope you guys like this video. If so, please give me a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks everyone.